This question is split into two parts. For 1 mark, there's a question on ratio, and then the second one is to do with loci. I mean, they are linked because it's sort of, talking about a scale on the second question. It relates to the first question, but, you can do them completely independently. All right, so we want to write down a scale. 1 centimeter represents 25 meter in a form 1 to k. Now, we need to just think about this. This means that we've got a ratio 1 centimeter to 25 meters. However, we can't just jump straight in and do anything with that because at the moment the units are different. So we need to make them the same, and it seems logical to change meters into centimeters. It's a bit easier to times by 100 than to change centimeters to meters and divide by 100. So this is going to become 1 centimeter to, again, now I need to times by 100, and I'll get 2,500 centimeters. And actually, it's now in the form 1 to k. Sometimes you might have to manipulate it and change this to a 1, but we've already got the 1 there. Therefore, k is simply this 2,500. Now, normally, when you're writing a ratio with the same units, you don't even bother putting the units anymore, but it is needed if the units are different. There we go, that's the first part. Second part, okay, we've got a harbour, this ABCDE shape. A boat leaves the harbour from point C and sails on a path that's equidistant from BC and CD, the same distance from BC and CD. Now that is basically saying angular bisector. That's the thing that splits an angle into two and gives me a line. Can't quite fit that in. Gives me a line that will be equidistant. The harbour rules do not allow boats to sail within 75 meters of point E. Okay, so we need to deal with that as well. Find by construction whether the path of the boat will follow the harbour rules. All right, let's do this. So we're going to need a compass for this question, a pair of compasses, and we need to draw angular bisector. So this is how you do it. You get your compass, you put the point on where your angle sort of starts, the point here, C, and then you can decide actually how far you go out with your compass. I'm going to go to about here, I think, not too large, not too small, and I draw an arc all the way around. I then move my compass onto these points where the arc has met the line. Note that these are the same distance now. C to this little bit and C to this little bit are the same distance. And if I move my compass around and draw another arc, and then I do the same over here, that what I end up with is this point here that is necessarily the same distance from both lines, this one here, because these two are the same distance from C. I then drew an arc. It follows that this point is the same distance from line CD, the shortest distance that is, and to CB. And there we have it. That's actually all we need because we've got a point C, we've got a point that's equidistant, so I can now just connect it up. I'm going to use a red line. Okay, start from C, goes through that point, and there we go. That is the path that the boat would leave on. Okay, so the question is, right, so we've got the path. Does it follow the harbour rules? For this, we need to investigate the second part. Harbour rules do not allow boats to sail within 75 meters of point E. Okay, so for that, I just need to get my pen back. For that, we need to think about what 75 meters will represent. Well, 1 centimeter represents 25 meters, so 75 is 3 times 25 meters. So it's going to be, basically I need to do 3 centimeters. I need to find all the points that are 3 centimeters from E. I'm going to get rid of that 3 centimeters, write it down here. Okay, so 3 centimeters from E, and for that, I need to get my compass again, because I shouldn't just use a ruler and sort of do it at different angles. It says show my construction lines. So now I definitely need my ruler. Just going to rotate it so it's horizontal. There you go. Get my compass, put the point on 0, just bring it around like this. Alright, and now I need to extend it a bit. I extend it exactly to 3 centimeters. Okay, thereabouts. I think if I move that in, okay, a little bit more. Okay, there we go, that's pretty good. I'm going to use green for this. Okay, move my ruler out of the way. So now I've got this 3 centimeters, put the point on here, and actually I can draw all the points that are 3 centimeters away from E, and that is this circle. Okay, aha, there's an issue here. The boat is moving along here. My points, like all my 75-meter points are on this green line, and you can see that the boat passes between it. This is not a good thing. This means they're breaking the rules. So all you need to do to conclude is say that the boat does not obey the rules. Okay, we're done. We basically get 2 marks for the circle, actually, 2 marks for the angle bisector, as long as they're correct. We've got this bit here, and then 1 mark for this conclusion.